What's going on, everybody? Sitting here in the garage in my lounge chair, sipping a little bit of Dunkin' Donuts coffee, and get a lot of questions from people, and they ask me, all kinds of stuff, and I'm here to do a little Q&A session with you guys. So hopefully I can answer some of your questions. First car I ever owned was a 1966 Chevy Impala, two-door hardtop, red, $283. No power steering, no power brakes, pretty much a plain Jane car, but it was really cool, and it cost me $200. And I bought it with my own money from cutting grass. Wasn't even 16 at the time, but great car, and became fairly legendary up there where I grew up for doing yard jobs and stuff like that.
What was your favorite muscle car growing up?
Man, I had a lot of muscle cars because back when I was a kid, they were laying around in barns like you can't imagine. I can't say there was a favorite, but I was very partial to a 1970 Boss 302 I had that I bought from a local drag racer. Had a lot of work done to it. It had a 456 Detroit locker, and at the time we were running 11th. My best quarter-mile time at Clay City Drag Strip was 11:37 in that car, which, yeah, today that's not that fast, but back then in 1977, 78, 79, that was fast. And this car had a nice cam setup in it. And I had another Camaro. I had a 427 Camaro that had a lot of work done to it. It did a real nice first and second gear wheelie. We rode around town on slicks, and it was around, I think around 1170s in that car. But it was pretty fast, and it was a really fun street car. I like them all, man. I've had a lot of really rare cars. Unfortunately, I sold them long before they were valuable. But love cars, love hot rods, love motorcycles. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, listen, Porsche is incredible. I've been a Porsche guy for a long time. I started out as a kid working on Volkswagens and got pretty good at it. And I love Volkswagens. I used to build the sand rails, and incredible little engine. You could take it, shoot it with a gun, it'd still get you home. And then Porsche at that time was a glorified Volkswagen, 2 extra cylinders, basically the same setup. I love those old cars. I enjoyed the old German Kubelwagens, which were the German Jeep. Most people don't realize that Ferdinand Porsche basically started and designed a lot of the military equipment for the Germans. Guy was a brilliant engineer. But, I'm more of an American guy now, so go for it.
Which car did you like better, the bad GT or the bad Corvette?
Oh, the bad GT for sure. I mean, the Corvette was a lot of fun. It was a little bit funner to drive on the street because it wasn't as violent. It had a lot of power because it had a 427 with a lot of work done to it. It had a lot of torque, so it was a funner car to drive around town, and it wasn't as nasty, but not having a straight cut dog box. The bad GT, but when you want to go fast and you really want to turn some heads and have a good time, the bad GT is the only way to go. I want to thank you guys for being the greatest fans in the world. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel at Johnny Bohmer Racing.